Okay, so we've been training scissor leg takedowns. We always have, really, but we are this week. And so there's being offensive, like trying to go scissor leg somebody. Doesn't matter if your leg's in the middle or the outside or whatever. But a lot of the times I use this in a defensive manner. Right? Like if Levi has a single leg, then me shooting a scissors is completely defensive, right? Instead of whizzering and pushing the head, counter wrestling or whatnot. Okay? And there's different levels of his single. He can have it between his legs. He can have it on this side. He can have it on that side. He can hike it up in his armpit, and he can also hike it up to his shoulder like treetop singles, right? So this gets real bad for me. Long story short, the scissors wants to be done as close as you can to the waist. The higher that he starts hiking your leg up, the harder it becomes to counter wrestle and use the scissor to counter his single leg movement, okay? So you gotta know when you start getting that foot propped up by your opponent, you need to do this. So anyways, we warmed up with some movements, right? He was underhook and bicep tie or whatever, got to his single leg today, got to here, I'm already here with my collar tie. We also warmed up with bicep and collar tie and whatnot, and he moved, brought in that single leg. So we were warming up with that for 3 minutes first. Then we get to this position, right? Now Levi hikes my leg to the outside. Okay, so like as we do this, my hand now becomes a solid collar tie because I'm a bear's weight, or sorry, he's gonna bear my weight. I'm gonna hold him. My hand and feet wanna get in line with him. My knee's gonna pop through his knees. Try not to hit the ground with your hip right away. Make your knee pop through his knees, don't lay on the ground. So again, I'm here, my knee pops through his knees, and I pull him backwards. Now it's really your choice what you want to do from this point. Come a little closer. Alright, so his legs are here. I can swivel inside and get a inside leg triangle. I could bring it inside and go for a knee bar. Like you have your options at this point where you can attack the legs. Okay, so again, he enters into a single. I'm starting to counter wrestle, he brings it to the outside. I'm like, oh snap, we're starting to get to this level. I can feel him wanting to hike it or push me over, especially when he's starting to push me over. Okay, so as we're going this way, now when I attack this heel hook, I reach back and I push his toes down. And I wrap this heel up with my wristwatch. Not like this, with the end of my arm, with my wristwatch. My legs are pinched super tight. Still got his arms caught, you notice that. Sometimes that'll happen. Here, connect, squeeze everything to meet, and then stretch. Good tap. One more time. Different angles. Just one way to counter some wrestling when it gets too late. Use the scissors.